everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another top picks and skips. This is where I share with you guys new releases. Obviously we all can't afford every single release, and I've always wanted to share my thoughts or what you guys thought of new releases coming out. I normally bother Drea and Lisa, but since they both now have full-time jobs, I don't want to keep tagging them on things since they can't get back to me. So this was a great idea for me to start on my channel. You guys seem to love it, and a lot of you have expressed that you would love to see it happening on a weekly basis on every Friday. I know I mentioned to you guys that I wanted to do it every other Friday. I am going to try to do it every Friday. I can't promise that every Friday I'm going to do it, because of my conflict of scheduling of when I can film and things, but I think I can kind of wing it. If I could just film this video a day or two before Friday, like on a Thursday or a Wednesday, I can maybe do it. So if I can work it out, you're going to see this on every Friday. Now, as you guys know, I am selling my house, so hopefully that won't interfere in this. Obviously, you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, on the Insta stories, I'll let you guys know whenever that happens, if that happens, and what we will do about it when that happens. So we're here for the top picks and the top skips that we're doing for the last week and a half, I guess, because it's been about 2 weeks since I've done this one. But before I get into it, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you do like it, and let's get on with the products. Now, obviously, before I get into it, I just want to let you guys know I did get a haircut. I got a trim. I just got layers in my hair, so if it's a little bit of a funkiness, I'm just still trying to get used to my new hair. I had to get a trim. It's been since last July. Yeah, it's almost been a year. See what happens when you have children? You go last. Wait till I have to dye my hair. Then that's going to be an issue. And this look, stay tuned for that because it's a fun video I came up with. I think. I don't know. I didn't see it on YouTube, but you never know with so many ideas. But it'll be up soon as well. It should be up next week. I'm crossing my fingers it'll be up next week. But anyway, I did get tagged on, well, I got sent private messages on Instagram. Try to tag me on the actual product, like on the actual post, so that I can go through those instead, because somehow the actual app cleans itself. So it cleaned all of my older conversations, and now I don't know what happened to those posts that was direct message to me. So I apologize if you don't see them on here because Instagram took them away from me. Let me move on over so you guys can see the post that I will be sharing with you guys today. So I'm going to start off with this. As you guys know, or I have mentioned in the past, I don't see myself, there has yet to be something that I like from this brand that attracts me. So here we go again. This is the Kylie Pressed Powder Palette in collaboration with her mother, Chris. And it's a nice cooler toned eyeshadow palette, if you're into cooler toned eyeshadow palettes. And I'm going to get lipstick on my teeth this whole time. I'm telling you now, because it's just the nature of the game. My gosh, as much as I try to do the whole finger thing, it's still not working, you guys. My last video, bunch of lipstick on my teeth. Anyway, back to this palette. Can you tell I'm all over the place? If you like cooler tone eyeshadows, if you don't mind the Kylie Jenner type of formula, I've never tried it. I can't really speak on its behalf, but I'm definitely not getting this. It's just not me. I just, no. This. I have mentioned in the past how I am just getting over the fact of every celebrity wanting to do their own makeup line. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, there's room for growth, there's room for everyone. I get it, but my mentality is I associate these celebrities with what they do, with their singing, their acting, their sports. Some of them, I don't even see them wearing makeup often to have faith that they're going to come out with a good line. Do you get what I mean? Most of them pay somebody to do their makeup. They don't really do it on themselves to know too much about makeup. But this one is really catching my eye because Lady Gaga is very flamboyant. She's out there. She's a risk taker. She loves color. She likes bold, glittery stuff. And I think this one's really catching my eye. I want to know exactly what she's coming out with. We don't know. Apparently she's coming out with like the full boat and caboodle. I'm more interested in her eye products because you guys know me and my eyeshadows. I want to see if she's coming out with the glitter stuff, not coming out with the glitter stuff, if it's going to be like everybody else's and sticking with neutrals. We'll see, but I'm very excited to see this one. All right, so we have this one out. This is a new cosmetics line. This is from Ebates MUA. This is the friend of Kathleen Lights who does her eyeshadow or who does her makeup during photo shoots. And I saw this palette and I was like, okay, she has color. I'm very excited she has color. I'm a little bit on the fence with this one just because it reminds me of Pacifica Cosmetics and their line, and I've never really liked their stuff. The colors are really attracting me. This palette is $28, so that's what? 8 shadows. That's like 3 something a shadow, okay? It comes out today. It's coming out today as you guys see this video. I'm debating on whether to get it. I'm a little hesitant. I think I'm going to wait to see what people do. But I love the fact that she's one Latina. And I love the name of the eyeshadow palette, La Reina del Caribe. Come on. I have to support somebody who does that. And all the names, you guys, the names that she has on this palette is just like, okay. So I'm like leaning towards getting it because I really want to see what this eyeshadow palette can do. And it's not all neutrals, which is what I love. So I am going to probably try to get this palette at one point or another, but I'm really, really attracted to that one. And then she also said that she's coming out with eyeshadows, and they're called Ojito Brush Trio, which obviously means eyes. You know, us Hispanics always put ito in everything. El perrito, el gatito, la niñita, you know? So I'm not surprised that she put ojitos in there. But the eyeshadow brushes look pretty. I'm more interested in the eyeshadow palette than the brushes. So that's on my radar. I do want to try to get that one. The next eyeshadow palette that I saw, and I was like, darn it. I knew they were coming out with a new one, and I was hoping for something like, oof, yes, bring it to me. I own all their other eyeshadow palettes, and for this reason, I'm skipping out on this one. Not because of the quality, not because I don't love them, it's because I already own these over and over and over again. I own the very first eyeshadow palette, which has all neutrals in it, warm tones in it. So this one is beautiful. It is beautiful. If you have wanted to try Juvia's Place and you feel like their eyeshadow palettes have been way too colorful for you, way too out there, you can't think of looks, like they're not cohesive eyeshadow palettes, this might be something for you. This is $21. Obviously, if you find some sort of affiliate code, you can get it for $19.50. I am pretty sure the quality is going to be amazing. I love their eyeshadows. So I'm not saying that this is going to be a horrible palette. I'm skipping out on it because I already have too many of these shades. But if you're somebody who loves these types of shades and had been wanting to try their formula but haven't because they're way too bright, this is definitely for you. So I would say go for it. This is your moment. Next eyeshadow palette that I've been looking at is the ColourPop New Fame Pressed Powder Palette. This one actually launched yesterday. This is the first time I see ColourPop doing cool tone eyeshadow palette, so I'm very proud of them for finally doing something different from what they've been doing. This is all cool toned, but it is a neutral eyeshadow palette. And I know I'm not going to get use out of this. I already have quite a few cool tone eyeshadow palettes that I enjoy, so this I'm gonna skip out on. Most of the eyeshadows that I've tried from ColourPop have been amazing, so this is a great way if you want to try cool tone eyeshadows but you feel like the other brands like Too Faced or Urban Decay are just too expensive for you. This is where I say try ColourPop. Purchase it, see if you like cool tones on you. That way you're not investing so much money into an eyeshadow palette that you're never going to use. So how much is this one? Does it even say? I don't know what the price is. If I could find the price, I'll let you guys know, but I'm sure it's going to be under 20 bucks. So if you want a cool tone eyeshadow palette, I would suggest try that one. Maybelline. Oh, Maybelline, you're getting better. You're getting better. Maybelline has showcased their new Soda Pop palette. I love the fact that they're trying. I really do. The lemonade one, this one's even brighter, which thank you, thank you. You have that orange, you have the grape pop, the blue raspberry, the cherry cola, cherry on top. Okay, so they have 5 eyeshadows. Even the ginger ale is really pretty. It's like a matte peachy type of color. But I wish it was all these types of color. Like they're still kind of sticking to the neutral. I wish they would only put 2 neutral shades just for like a deeper one and then a transition, and everything else make it bright. This one is prettier. Out of the 2, I would probably jump on the Soda Pop more than the lemonade one. But I still have yet to hear anyone tell me that they're good, that their eyeshadows are good. The few reviews that I've seen of the lemonade, here we go again. The few reviews that I've seen of the lemonade haven't been good, so I'm probably not going to get this one. I just don't trust Maybelline's eyeshadow palettes anymore. I just don't. Sorry, I do not. The last time I did this video, I told you guys that Huda Beauty was coming out with mini palettes, and I was hoping for something fun. So they came out with a Coral Obsessions one, and then the other one is called the Gemstone Obsessions. Out of the 2, they're both beautiful. Don't get me wrong, they're both beautiful. But I feel like the Coral one reminds me of the warm tone ones, just with more corally, orangey based type of shadow. So if I were to choose either one of the 2, I would do the Gemstone. But the reason why I'm hesitating on the Gemstone one is because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And out of the 2, I would pick the Gemstone one. It's just, I don't think I'm going to get it because I don't see myself using this one as often, because it's all metallic and it's very hard to come up with a one eye palette look with this. I would have to pull something in, and I would need a little bit more help with this one, but it is beautiful. So if I were to recommend either one of the 2, if you're more of a neutral girl, go with the Coral. You probably like that, and that gives you a little bit of a pop of color that you want to look. It's beautiful, but I already have that a million times. And then the Gemstone one, it's beautiful, but I wish there was more of a variation in finishes. That way I can get more use out of it. Here's another ColourPop release. They are coming out with the new Matte Luxe lipsticks. As you guys know, I am not purchasing lips products unless it's something unique. They came out with the regular ones. Everyone has been raving about those. Now they come out with the matte lines, which are like that, but in matte form. I've heard the formula is awesome. Here's another recommendation. If you do not want to spend an arm and a leg on a lip product, and you want to see if something is for you as far as a color, as far as a finish, as far as the quality, this is where I would go. They have that periwinkle blue, they have that teal green, they have all different colors on here that if you are hesitating on purchasing some sort of lip product that is those colors, this is where I would go. And I hear these are great, and I buy 2 get 1 free promo. They had it at one point, so this was like 6 days ago. So they did have a promo for it. Looks beautiful, but I'm skipping out on because I'm not buying lip products. But the swatches look really pretty. Milani has released or is releasing a new eye and face palette. It's limited edition and it's called Gilded Desires. The packaging looks beautiful. And I am a big fan of Milani eyeshadows. I think they're one of the best at the drugstore. But when I saw this palette, I just thought to myself, here we go again. I feel like they repeat the same shades over and over and over. These shades are very similar in their 5 pans, as well as the Obsessions palettes. So for that reason, I'm not getting it. If you didn't purchase any of the other ones, I think this is a great price, a great deal, and you're getting face products as well as eyeshadows. I think you're getting a highlighter, 2 highlighters maybe. So if you haven't tried Milani eyeshadows, this is a good one to have. It is limited edition, so I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be fighting at the drugstore to get it. Here it is right here. Yeah, you get new formula and finishes in matte satin shimmer metallic, and it includes a mirror. It is $20, which I think is an awesome deal for it. And you get 2 highlighters, a light white one and then a champagne-y one. So the colors are gorgeous. It's just, I feel like they repeat the same colors over and over in all their eyeshadows. So I have these over and over. Not even in my collection, I mean like as in Milani. So I'm passing on that one. But I would say if you don't own any, that's a good one to try because I'm pretty sure they're going to be pretty. Wet n Wild released their collection. Now they have a full collection when it comes to their, they have nail polishes, they have blushes, they have a bunch of stuff, and I think it's beautiful. These blushes look so, so pretty. And they have eyeshadow palettes, liners, brushes, lip products. So they have a full collection. I think the whole collection is beautiful. It definitely screams spring, and I'm happy that part of the proceeds are going to help the endangered hummingbirds. Fun fact, I have about 6 gardens in this house. All of them are catered to butterflies and hummingbirds because for years I've loved them and I knew they were going extinct because when I was a kid there was butterflies everywhere and now they're very hard to find. So I made all these gardens so I can see hummingbirds and butterflies in my house, so I always have regulars. They should be coming soon because my trumpet vines should be blooming, and that's when I see all of my hummingbirds every morning. So I am doing a part to save them as well. Hopefully whoever buys my house, I will have to tell them, please don't cut them down because the hummingbirds always come every year. Anyway, I'm off track, but out of this whole entire collection, I think it's beautiful. That eyeshadow palette with the turquoise and the purple looks so pretty. The blushes I think will look beautiful. I'm not getting anything out of this collection except for one thing I'm eyeing on. Now, as far as the eyeshadows, I have so many that I'm not getting them. I'm not going to get use out of them because I already have too many. The blushes I'm also not going to get, but I think they're going to be beautiful because I feel like these are going to be dupes of the Becca Luminous blushes. I own the Becca Luminous blushes, so why buy these if I don't really use those often? They're going to give you like this nice sheen to the cheek where it's glowy, where you don't need a highlighter. I feel like these are going to be like that. The only thing I'm really interested in this collection is the nail polish. Can you believe that? It's been years since I purchased the nail polish, you guys. Years, at least 2 to 3 years, and all these colors I want. They are beautiful. I think that Wet n Wild has really good nail polishes. They last on me a pretty good time as long as I'm not scrubbing things. And these colors, there's not one color I don't want. Oh, they're so beautiful. So if I'm going to purchase anything out of this collection, it would be the nail polishes, and that's just me. That would be me. I know everyone and their mom has reviewed this or spoke about this, but I just want to give you guys my opinion on it. The Physicians Formula Butter Collection palettes. I already wasn't a fan of the butter bronzer, so right there, I'm not getting it. I never purchased the highlighters because I just felt like they looked too glittery for me, so there's that thing. And then the last thing is, I feel like that scent is way too much for me. So it brings a little bottle of the scent, so no. I'm not getting this. The blushes were very, very hit and miss with everyone. Depending on your skin tone, depending on your undertone, it would show up or it wouldn't show up. So for me, this is going to be a waste of money. So I'm not getting it, not even for that new highlighter. I have enough. If you like it, get it. It's cheap. It's limited edition. You get it all in one. But for me, I'm not getting it. The MAC Mirage Noir collection. This doesn't even spring, like it doesn't even say spring or summer to me. This says fall. Doesn't it? Like even the packaging, and I'm not one to fall for packaging. There's nothing in this collection. This is like the 70s vibe. There's really nothing in this collection that's really attracting me, that's making me say, ooh, you know what, I'm going to get this from MAC. Nope. Just not doing it for me. So I'm skipping out on all the MAC stuff, which most of the time I do. Alright guys, so I think that's it for this edition of Top Picks and Top Skips. Thank you guys so much for enjoying this. You guys seem to love this series that I came up with. Oh, not that I came up with, but that I'm starting on my channel, because obviously I didn't make this up. But you guys seem to really enjoy it, and a lot of you, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, want me to do this on a weekly basis. So cross your fingers. I am going to try to do this on a weekly basis. So I'll probably only upload these on Friday. So if I don't get a chance, I'm going to give myself Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning to try to get this video filmed and uploaded for you guys for Friday. So bank on Fridays to have my top picks and skips. Please tag me on any post that you see that you want me to talk about, whether you want my opinion on it, you want me to bring up. on this video series. So then I know I do apologize for, you know who you are, that sent me those DMs with those 2 products, and I don't even remember what they were. Tag me instead on the actual products so that I know to go to those and then speak about them from there. Again, this is not a series that I started to bash any companies, any products, any brands for anything that they're doing. This is not a drama thing. I'm not trying to keep it a drama thing, hence the reason why I'm not doing anti-hauls and I'm doing this instead, because I fought back and forth with myself to find a good way to talk to you guys and kind of communicate more on things, because obviously we all can't afford everything, but this is a way to kind of release ourselves and get ourselves in check and not buy everything that comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will list all of the products that I mentioned as always down in the description box. Anybody that I took pictures from will always be credited down in the description box as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video, and don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye guys.